Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing more Becastled, but this time, instead of, beating the game on the hardest difficulty, which we did last time, we're going to check out the map editor, because I'm curious of how this works, and might give us some insights as to how this game's constructed a little bit. Have at least one castle placed, have at least one free cell near the castle, have at least one moon tower accessible from the castle location. I can change the time of day, okay. That's slightly painful to the eye. So I can move ground up and down, left and right click. Okay. So can I can re-roll the map. So it starts with a random one instead of a blank map. That's kind of curious. Not really what I expected. Can I change resources to? I can. Place clear selected. Would I really have to do this and say like I want to remove resources? There we go. I want a clear map. That is what I want. Now let me just zoom out here. I have some ideas for like a kind of like interesting map concepts that are less natural. But if you think of something like, Dota or StarCraft or even Warcraft, I guess. I mean, Warcraft 1, 2, or 3, not World of Warcraft, just to be clear. There's a lot of, custom maps and stuff that have cool designs. We could build some of those. Looks like I can just fill in water a little bit. I can't seem to fill that square in. Interesting. I don't necessarily know why I can't select this area or this little area. Looks like this is the edge of the map. So those are just always there in the distance, huh? Mostly just want this to be flat. And also looks like it's always like a circular area. Unless there is a way to change the dimensions of the map, but probably not. All right, I mean, how do I remove trees now? Connect/ground levels. I don't know if this is like a flatten or what. Create slope, remove slope. Oh, I see. So yeah, I see. Oh, if I had high ground and then low ground, I could then make a ramp between them. Okay. Move water. Deep water or shallow water? I see. I can cover back up. Okay. So how do I remove trees? Regenerate trees. Remove trees. Ah, there we go. Okay. And what are these resources? This is wheat. Can I not remove the wheat? Or those flowers they're just there, huh? I thought flowers were where you could make wheat, like wheat farms. They could be on. Maybe what they do is they always just make sure that it's on there, but otherwise you don't have to, maybe? That's anyways. All right. I kind of want to make a map where you kind of have like a tower defense type situation where you like defend across the bridges. So you're on one side, the enemy always spawns on the other side. If that would be possible. And then you can hold like the choke point with the bridges, like 3 bridges or something like that. I think that would be cool. So do I want to start with us on high ground? That probably is the way to go. Like if you had a long base. But yeah, I could also do like multiple tiers of height as well. Let's actually keep it separate from the outer edge. Let's do it like this. Unfortunately, I can't really change the size of the tiles for lack of a better word. So they're always just going to be kind of jank. And then let's have higher ground, I should say, like so. And then we will have one bridge Across this way. Another one this way, and another one this way. And that gives you, and then I can use our connect ground and make a ramp up like that, right? And then there. Okay, I mean, that's pretty easy to use. And then here as well. And then move around. I don't know what happens if I actually wait. Maybe I should just do water. I can do water, right? Deep water. It's just like a way across. And then that doesn't really leave the enemy much space to spawn on either. Da, 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 da. Now, I don't know if it's going to let me do this because obviously, find out. I mean, we could have some shallow waters too. Kind of looks neat. Maybe not there because I don't want these to be bridged necessarily. Mm, okay. Let's make sure it's like this too. Yeah. Cool. So you'll have your castle up here. So if we go to resources, castle place. You can have your castle anywhere on the high ground here. Okay. Boom. Enemy tower here, here, and here. So you got 3 enemy towers. There should technically be 4 normally. So maybe I have one that's closer as well. That's kind of interesting. And the middle lane is going to be more valuable because if you did capture the middle lane and had walls along, you could then have ballistas or archers hitting the left lane. So having 2 here is probably a good idea. Let's do. All right, you need to make sure we balance out gold and stuff like that. So they're gonna need some kind of gold income. Let's put a nice even spread. And then let's put the iron on low ground. So you have to advance a little bit farther if you want more resources. Cows. Cows. Sheep. Oh, can I undo? I cannot. That was a gold square. It looks you can't have both on the same tile apparently. We're just gonna add lots of stuff around. Gonna add fish to the water as well. Oh, they automatically get fish. Okay, never mind. We're good. Wolves. Oh, that's would be interesting. Have to consider. Do you want to kill the wolves to get at the iron, or do you want to keep them there because then the enemy will come through and hit the wolves? That is kind of interesting. Maybe it might not work out that way. Horses on the edges, so that way you're already going to be getting your usual income. But if you want caravans, for instance, you got stretched out to the sides. So it'll make it a little harder to get both. It'll take a little time at the very least. But in the late game, when you have this entire area consumed, it should be fine. I don't know if I necessarily need more food and such. We probably want wheat on these. Can't have wheat there. Not a lot of wheat. There's 2. I think they're probably going to need more stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to put like extra resources out farther to incentivize you to come get it, as well as more gold. And let's just try some things. Oops. Oh, I can have wheat here. Okay. So it is like there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of resources on the map. This is not going to be like a super difficult. You have like all the advantages. You have high ground. You got 3 easy choke points to hold, both on high ground and then to a sec. You can have a second layer on the low ground. You got these high ground here where you can shoot down at the attackers. So do I want to make like a back door that could be used by the enemy potentially as like a 4th path? I don't know. I think this is kind of cool. I want to move ground though, make this a little tiny bit more dynamic. Connect these. But ultimately your pathing shouldn't be too bad because I can imagine you having a very easy time with a layout your stuff. Now, generate trees because trees are important. Wood is obviously a very good resource. Will this be enough? So there's some really good starting locations here and some clear spots where you can have houses and such. It's weird that you can't just place trees. So I can just start game. Can I save the map? Let's see. I'm gonna call this 3 bridges. And do I want to just try it? Is there anything else that I can do here that's cool? Should I have more wolves? Make it very dangerous to like actually expand in multiple directions. That's kind of fun. So, like maybe the wolves are on the high ground here. Ooh, that got rid of resources that were there. I think that might mean you're gonna be missing some stone. No, you got stone. I'm not sure what I had here anymore. I wonder if you can fish off the side of these. What happens if I make can I connect these? I cannot. I'm not sure if these are too high for you to be able to fish off of. But if you came down here, you could fish. But then you're obviously closer to the enemy. Also, before you expand out on the high ground, they can still be spawning on the high ground. So you probably want to be somewhere central and then reach out so that way, like go wide first. Because the enemies can only spawn within like 2 tiles, I think, of your borders. And until you fill up this area, there'll be free spots where they can spawn. Resources. I want more sheep over here. Why? I don't know. Do we have any other sheeps around here? Cow, sheep. Okay, we got there. Should be plenty of food, to be honest. All right. I mean, let me save the map again. And well, start game. Start on Divinity. It's interesting that they have a separate menu here designed specifically for the map editor instead of bringing you to the usual one. Okay, so gonna pause. So let's look at the map in game. So I got gold and stone over here, gold, stone, and stone. Wolves on high ground, being potentially a bit of a pest. Guarding all 3 of your... Oh, I didn't put wolves here. So this path actually is slightly different. I might have deleted it by mistake. So that is probably fine. So this path will always be free for the enemy to come and attack. So if I were to build the castle, where would I want it to be? Good question. Over here's got pretty much everything you could want. I mean, so does over here, but what path would I prefer? Yeah, I think I'd still rather be in the center. Plus, there's more wood here. But being able to choke off at least one of these immediately would be nice. So I might even just do this. They gave me these tiles of all things. Okay. We'll unpause. We're going to want a sawmill over here. And we're going to need hoses. Which, can I grab this right now? I can. It's kind of wasteful to do so, but it'll be very good for having just rows of houses. Oh, can they really not fit together here? It's kind of awkward, but all right. Okay, 2 guys on wood. We're going to want a farm immediately to get food income. And we'll try and leave space in between buildings so that people can actually walk around and such. Maybe, possibly, we won't have horrible pathfinding if we do that. Can't I place that there? I guess because of the water? Oh, it's like a small cliff. That's not good for us. That's kind of awkward. It is slightly awkward. That really ruins the strategy here. Okay. Have population space to do workers. That should give us hopefully enough food. Now we'll have plenty of population space because of these houses. I want just a little house on the hill. It looks kind of nice, to be honest. But it's not really optimal. We are going to need gold. So Sunstone Workshop's probably what we do first. They're going to attack from over there, but it's only 6 units, so we can probably just defend ourselves with their starting units. I'm probably not going to play the whole playthrough here. I just want to kind of get a feel for how a custom map would work. It seemed like, I don't know if they can spawn there or not. It looks like they would be able to. This looks like, yeah, 2 tiles away is all they need. I need more wood. We've got 5 extra people, so I should probably just get another sawmill. Probably. People are slightly unhappy just because of the population. That is to be expected. We'll wait for them to deliver some wood. We should be able to get this now, yeah. Yeah, this should get people. We got 3 builders, 3 free workers. So that's really 4. I'm going to need to get our tech going. I'm going to need stone quarry, which means I need wood. Well, I'm not making enough food right now. I may have to go make another farm. I may have grown our thing a little too aggressively. I need 200 for that. Can be done. Honestly, we're not bleeding very much food, so it's not like a huge deal or anything. Farm over here. Put it in the corner if I can. That'll be more work for people as well. Okay, I need to get our wood up. I also need to get like a tavern or something to make people happy so we can get more population. Actually, our population is already kind of capped, so as long as they're not too unhappy that they leave, we should be fine. So I need the stone quarry, which costs 400 wood. Okay, we're positive on food and money. Now I can get stone quarry, which then I need more stone or more wood to be able to get the actual thing itself. And yeah, I mean, this looks pretty damn cool. I wonder if these wolves would get aggroed by them since they're closer than we are. I also wonder if you can get achievements on this or not. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. We should probably expand to here for more stone earlier rather than later. could also have another sawmill over here. Gather stuff here. We're just barely getting enough food, so we only got one free worker. So it looks like we got 2 that can build currently. I could grab this, and then they won't be able to summon anybody on this side. So that's just a good safety, and it gives us the ability to hunt. Stone quarry, sawmill. I don't have enough population, actually. I lack a population space. Oh, they're going to be unhappy with... So I'm going to start building our houses this way, I guess. And hopefully, we'll put them too close together that they can't get around. I'll probably... I don't have any free people to actually build right now. So I'm going to take people off of this wood. Let him go build instead. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're all going home. All right, let's see. Will they get aggroed by the wolves? Slightly. That's actually good for us. The archers will die, and then we just clean up this. It's not exactly a hard wave either way, but it works. The trees regrow. Now he's going to build the houses. Cool. That'll give us population space. I can get a tavern to make people happy as well. We want it over here. I mean, probably. I think this would be close enough to... Oh, my houses are in all different directions, whatever. That's probably close enough to the tavern. While also not getting pissed off about construction. And we're not going to get workers very quickly here, but... All right, where are they coming from? Aha! Oh, but of course this is the path that doesn't have any wolves to help us. But in theory, I could just wall this off. But this early on, we don't really need to. We'll be fine. I have enough populations. Oh, they're both buildings, so. Put one of them in the tavern. Make people happy. Happier. Until we get more... A little more population. I don't have enough people to actually put in the sawmill currently. Oh, I need to upgrade our castle. There we go. That gives us a ton of population space too. Oh, I need warehouses. Oops. Well, warehouses. I don't need ironworking yet. I'll say they're not a bad idea though. And now I can start upgrading things like the stone quarry for more stone. We got lots of population space. People aren't that happy, but that will change soon enough. Let's grab this and make another stone quarry, I think. I should make a warehouse, actually, before I forget to. And make sure it's not anywhere near where it could get attacked. Put it like over here, maybe. We got one free worker and one building, so that's 2. Let's probably want to upgrade the sunstone. Because you can never have enough sunstone. I'm getting stone so slowly right now. Let's make a stone quarry over here. Probably fine. Could also upgrade the tavern to make people happier, but get this. And now, yeah, I can upgrade our farms and stuff too for food. Since our population has grown, we actually need to. We need more food. I can also make a hunter's thing for more variety. And they're building this. We've got 2 free workers. I need 1 to be able to build, so I'm going to assign someone to this. And when I get more workers, I'll just assign it now. People are happy, now they're unhappy. Well, la-di-da. I'm going to upgrade this immediately. More stone means more upgrades, more everything, sooner, faster, stronger. Might not actually need to upgrade them because we now can hunt. It does give some food. Food and leather. We need population space though. Is our current problem. Just put these over here. Now, for research tech tree, church requires 50 stone. That will take a little bit of time. I did get palisades, so I could wall this off, in theory. I don't think it's really worth it. It's just going to get destroyed, and we'll just... It's actually 15 units. That's actually not insignificant. This might buy us some good time, but I don't think I have enough builders currently. Oh, I have 1. Okay, that's good. That's all I need. Technically speaking. Not enough builders, I know. I know. We're gonna max out on money right now, so I do need to start going toward this. Treasury. It also requires stone. Where's the other stone? Way over here. We're gonna be living on 2 stone for a while, methinks. So I'm curious what happens if I wall this off. I assume they'll just have to go through our wall. Don't really have a choice. Let's put the treasury again somewhere where it won't get attacked, preferably. Dude, look how good this looks, partially at least. Like, you could make a pretty nice looking base that spans across this. There's lightning coming down. I do need more builders because I need more population space, so I could upgrade houses to get that population space. I'm gonna have to expand down here to get this eventually. I also need to get church research, which means 50 stone, which is going to take some time. Everybody's going home for the night. Yeah, they're just going to attack our palisade. Probably could have stood closer and fought them while they came over, but too late now. Oh, they've got some archers of their own. Ow! Ow. Oh! I see. Oh, I just lost an archer. Oh, I lost both of our archers. Uh-oh. Well, however, if they're going to spend their time attacking... Oops. The wall and not us, maybe that's good for us. Careful of their health. Right through a single palisade wall. That's cheap to repair, so not much of a concern. Please don't die. Thank you. Oh, they're chasing him. No. No. Need my dudes to stay alive. Oh, alright, well. One of them died. Oh, so we lost our archers, so... Okay, they're kind of attacking from over there. So you do still get an interesting kind of challenge in the early game at the very least, because, you know, they can still attack from this direction. It would have been nice. I had purchased this earlier. And then I could have... upgrade this. I didn't ever made the treasury, huh? Or not yet, at least. There's a church either. I can't really spend our money without other resources, so... Actually, I could. I got an archery range, for instance. Where do I want our military buildings to be? I mean, in the front's not a bad choice. Because they also can work to defend us. Because I'm definitely going to need more to be able to kill all 20 of these. That's safe to say. Sunstone Workshop does, unfortunately, eat into some of our wood, but it's also not a huge deal. We're not pop capped. I don't need to worry about that too much. I do need to get the tech for ironworking. 400 wood. I don't have any free workers, so... What are you capped out on? Oh, the treasury. Oh, that's about to change, because we're about to get a bunch of archers. They require gold. There we go. And we'll just make sure to get lots of them. We're gonna need more food, so I'm gonna start upgrading this. I mean, that's not bad. We need more population. Can I get... I need 50 stone for churches. I'll just wait a little tiny bit and it should be fine. There we go. In the meantime, I do want ironworking, which doesn't require any stone. I also want the Builders Guild, and let's get decorations too. Why not? That can make people happy just on its own. I pause. Stone. Where do I do roads? Oh, it's just here, actually. I don't really understand why the road laying is like this. Or maybe I just straight up do not leave enough space. Hard to say. Kind of like tries to go on its own like path. Not sure. It'd be kind of cool if you could have in the level editor have your own preset roads. I don't know why this is not drawing my roads for me. Oh, I'm out of wood, that's why. Oh, that costs wood. Right, well. Interesting, I guess. Don't upgrade the church, or don't upgrade that. I need to upgrade. I need the church, which will require wood and stone. Where's all of our archers? I don't have any more archers. We don't have a barracks, I take it. Which requires 800 wood. Uh-oh. I only have 11 warriors, but only 7 of them are alive. Where's all of our... Okay, I have 3 archers here. I see. That's not going to be enough to hold this off, by the way. So that's a slight concern. I don't have any free workers currently. Understandable. Factory, grab the barracks. Also costs 400 wood. I could have just made walls with this wood, but I'd rather not. I'm not gonna have a builder to actually make this either. Gather wood faster, damn you. Is this wise? Probably not. Probably better things I could be doing. They like try and snap to the road. That's interesting. Okay. I need... Well, I still need the wood. I'm gonna see if you'll build for me. You're gonna go fix this first. Well... might end poorly. That is 25 units, and I've got 8. So... Oh, hey. Why are they making archers now? Exactly. I don't know. This has not been built yet. Where did the guy go? He was supposed to be building this stuff. He's not here, that's for sure. I have nobody willing to build right now. Let us... What can I do without? Get people off farms, just for now. Go build something. Build and repair. Although the fence being repaired doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it's actually making archers now. I don't know what changed. Oh. Do you actually need population? Free population to become militia. They don't just create people out of nothing. I see. Had I realized that previously, that could have made things so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Interesting. So I just converted 2 farmers into militia. Full-time militia. Ah. I'm hoping these wolves will at least help contribute as well. This should be fine enough. Yeah, as they get more population, they get trained. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Get a church going. Oh, it really wants to snap to the road that I put in. And that range is real good. I like it. So maybe that's the trick. Make sure to have houses and stuff. We've got 1 person building. That's at least something. We got a decent army here. We don't have much food currently, but I need this stuff built first. So I made barracks basically for nothing because I'm up to 30 militia units. I'll just start upgrading these buildings. I don't have population for them right now, but I will eventually. Eventually. Okay, the wolves are in fact not going to help. Unless I could potentially aggro them in. Run this way. See if the wolves will aggro. You're not. They're not aggroing. Oh, okay. They took one of them. I don't really feel like kiting this. I kind of want to go back to the map editor and make some changes. I wonder if you can also share your level. I'm curious. If I exit the menu here, I know I can no doubt load. Well, I assume I can load the map. Load map. 3 bridges. Oh, you can load one of your actual game maps. Oh, you can get them from Steam Workshop. I see. I wonder if there are any on the Steam Workshop. You think? Thunderbluff. I mean, he kind of has a similar idea, except you're staying on a small little island with lots of space out there. Um, Workshop. Sorry. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, 133 items. Cheese map. And someone's spamming the same thing. Winter is coming. Okay. Once you own the island, you're safe from attack. But winter's coming, and the lake freezes, and you could find yourself surrounded. You can only venture out to attack towers in the winter as well. Oh yeah, true, because it's heavy. It's deep water. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. Maybe we should play some user submitted maps sometime. Maybe. Can I like subscribe to it and will it show up in my game? I'm not sure. So if I go back and I go load map, will it be there as an option? Winter's coming. Oh yeah, look at that. Neat. Okay. That's a pretty good feature. Um so I kind of felt like this land it's too flat, to be honest. It just feels too flat. Maybe does it? We got like many different layers here. I feel like I need something to spice it up though. I'm just not sure what that is. Um Maybe. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like a oh, I see it's got like grass going across both of them. That's what's happening there. The grass is just growing on the side of the cliff. I don't think we can change that. Oh, I regenerated the trees, but it looks the same. Are these very similar? Yeah, like we still have this patch, this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. What you could do is connect more of these ramps to make things a little more interesting too, but I think this is pretty cool. So if I got a photo mode, I can probably. I wish escape worked better than it does, to be honest. Photo mode. Can I make it so that? Yeah, that button didn't actually do anything. That's interesting. If I do this, I can get a interesting screenshot. Now I don't know how to. Oh, share map. Map name. 3 bridges. Hmm. Conquer the lodge, a bountiful high ground, and defend yourself from 3 different bridges. In the early game, I want to expand aggressively. Can I? As long as I can. No, I can have more. Wolves are around. Can be. And or all right. If I hit share map, it's saving. Settings awaiting analysis by our automated content check system. Will be temporarily hidden. Oh, you can't see this one, but it's fine. Interesting. It opened it in I got a workshop and I go to my files you posted, the bridges. So if you want to play it, I guess I could link this in the description and tell me how it goes. I think it'd be a relatively interesting map, especially on higher difficulties. Also, I'm very curious about. Oh, hey, you can see last time we got the Challenger achievement. I think it could be pretty fun. I'm pushing out onto the long bridges to go conquer the towers. It's probably still a relatively easier map just because of these natural choke points, but I like having that geographical terrain that entices you to do a certain strategy. So as we saw, I was able to quickly, gather this, protect this area, but then of course the enemies are spawning from over here. And you don't necessarily want to be walling in the middle here because you're going to be expanding that way. So maybe you want to go for heavier military, like I was doing there. Or maybe you just have temporary walls that you put up. Or maybe you start maybe here and then expand pretty much just straight across, that left and right, instead of expanding out vertically. And then you can cover all the choke points and maybe prevent spawning in on the high ground earlier than you otherwise would. But then you're giving up like key resources like the iron that are stuck out on the edges. Or not iron, stone, which you need. And if you want iron, you need to go here. So you can't strictly go straight across actually, because you will run out of, it'll get too expensive. You'll start needing the iron. You'll start needing the stone to even just purchase more tiles. So you would have to kind of build up on one side while you're getting blasted from the other two lanes, or maybe even one lane or one side. Well, let me know what you guys think. I think the map editor is pretty cool. It could definitely use like a little bit more, but for instance, like the resources. Do I want a wolf here? Wait, I had a wolf den here, but it didn't actually spawn when I played. Interesting. I was pretty sure I had, and yeah, sure enough, it is there. It just wasn't there in the game. Or my units killed it immediately. That could also be a possibility, and I wasn't watching. Right. For features in this that I would like to see, I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. I mentioned them earlier, and now they're gone. So, with that, I'm Shrike. If you enjoyed this, hit a like and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys next time.